Don't travel to Barbados from Nigeria. I'm going to say that again. Don't come to Barbados from Nigeria. Now, it will look as if I'm just being wicked. Like I'm just jealous because a lot of people want to travel from Nigeria to Barbados. They want to have a new life, start a new life and all of that. But that is not the goal. If you fall under the 4 categories of people that I'm going to talk about today, please stay in Nigeria. It is for your own good. For those of you who are watching the video, I'm currently at the work, but I'm not going to be videoing the work. As you can see, I am driving away from the work. Don't worry, the video of the work is still going to come. I still have that planned. But I like to video new locations like this on a very good day, not on days that have so many clouds and the weather is sort of gloomy and everything. I feel like those videos are not the best representations of those places, so I just delay it. Anyway, in this video, I'm going to be driving from the work and I'm going to get stuck in a traffic while I pass through waters and try to go home. So this video is not that exciting, and that's why I decided to use it to talk about this particular topic. So recently, we've been having videos of people, very many people in Nigeria. They'll be making lots of videos, going viral. What are they doing? They are selling travel to Barbados. They are selling travel to the Caribbean as one life-changing. Basically, if you come to Barbados, you are in heaven. Your life has changed. Everything is going to work out for you. And they sell these things, and many Nigerians buy into it. Many Nigerians buy into this Japa ideology where they just want to leave Nigeria because Nigeria is stressful, Nigeria is hard, there's a lot of corruption, there's a lot of poverty, there's a lot of stress, and they just want to leave. So whether it is that they are going to Barbados or UK or Canada or US or Australia or wherever, they just want to move out of Barbados, of Nigeria, I mean, and they don't care to do any due diligence. These are the people that I'm talking about. If the person that is making a video or talking to you or trying to sell you something tells you, don't worry about it, you should definitely be worried about it. I've seen many of these videos where there'll be questions in the comment section and I'll be asking like, oh, are there jobs there? And the content creator is going to say something like, oh, don't worry about it. Barbados is a very nice place. Once you go there, you're going to get a lot of jobs. There are so many jobs and there are not enough people doing the jobs. If somebody tells you, don't worry about it, for the love of all that is good, please be worried about it. Okay, that is the first category of people. Once you hear that sentence, start doing your own due diligence. The second category of people are the people who do not sort out their accommodation before coming to Barbados. You have in mind that once you come, it's going to sort itself out. There have been many people who have come to Barbados from Nigeria, and as soon as they land, they connect with 1 or 2 Nigerians or Africans that they were in communication with, and those people add them into a group, and then they start saying things like, oh, I just arrived in Barbados, I don't have any place to stay. I'm willing to squat with somebody. I'm willing to stay with somebody. Does anybody have accommodation? Please, for the love of all that is good, sort your accommodation before coming to Barbados. And the reason is very simple. It is extremely difficult to sort out accommodation when you're already in Barbados. And in that situation, you're already basically stranded. If nobody agrees to let you squat with them in their house, you're basically stranded. And people don't realize the mathematics that is going on. There aren't just cheap houses in Barbados. Any house in Barbados that is affordable is snatched off the market immediately. In every part of the world, real estate is a lucrative business. Why is real estate a lucrative business? Because people put high rent prices on their property. And so anybody who has property to rent is going to make a lot of money from that property, not because they are putting the prices of the property at very, very cheap costs. No, it's because they know the value of what they have. Right? Land is a scarce commodity. Land is a limited commodity. If somebody has land and he has a house, he's not just going to reduce the price simply because he doesn't know what to do with the property. So in Barbados, if you find a house that is $600 per month, that house is considered very, very, very cheap. Very, very cheap. And that house is going to be snatched off the market immediately. Almost nobody has access to that house for a very long time, right? You don't just see it on the market chilling, especially if that house is in a city area or near a busy area, has access to transportation and bus system and all of that. Unless you are renting something in the village, far, far away, maybe closer up north or far into St. Philip, where a lot of people don't want to rent houses there because it's very far from Bridgetown or whatever. You can find houses for that price, right? There are so many houses for that price, but people don't like it because it's very far inside and most people have jobs that they need to do closer to the city. And so you can't be doing 45-minute commute, 1 hour commute, 2 hour commute every single day. It's very stressful. So people prefer to live more centrally or closer to Bridgetown or closer to the south. And this thing that I'm saying that 600 is affordable, is cheap, is all of that. $600 is about 800,000 naira. To put this in perspective, 800,000 naira is how much many people pay as rent for an entire year in Nigeria. Some people pay that amount for 2, 3, 4, 5 months, 6 months. You're expected to pay that in Barbados if you get that house. You're expected to pay that every month, not to mention your light, your water, your Wi-Fi, your gas. And so, if you don't have any plan for accommodation and you just land in Barbados, the kinds of houses you're going to be seeing are 1,005 US, 2,000 US, 3,000 US, because those are the ones that people are always coming and going and leaving those houses, and they are not immediately snatched off the market because nobody just has spare 2,000, 3,000 US dollars per month to pay on a house. And so those are the kinds of houses that you're going to see available to you. So if you are not planning accommodation and you're not coming with all that money that you can immediately afford a 2,000 per month house, you are going to be stranded. It's not magic. It's not difficult mathematics. You don't need a 2,000 IQ to figure that out. It's just reality. But you're going to be listening to social media people. They are going viral on Facebook. They are going viral on TikTok, on Instagram. They are telling you Barbados is fantastic. It's a paradise. Is this? Yes, it is. But paradise on earth is not free. Paradise on earth is not cheap. Even though they are telling you it's a paradise on earth, it has beautiful things, but there is a real cost of living. High quality of life, yes. High cost of living as well, yes. Those two go hand in hand. You have to realize that. The third category of people. So the first one is if somebody tells you, don't worry, you too, you don't worry, you come to Barbados, you're in trouble. Another one, somebody tells you, oh, don't worry about accommodation. You figure it out. You too, you do not worry about accommodation. You came here, you're now trying to figure it out. You're going to get stranded. Option number 3, jobs. You need to sort out how you will make money before you come to Barbados, right? The people that do well here, the people that thrive here, I told you guys I already wrote a book about this. I have so much of this information in that book. I put a lot of it in that book, right? The people that do well in Barbados are the people who already have a source of income. They already have a source of income. They know exactly how much they have saved in their bank account. They have calculated the cost of living in Barbados. They know how much they are going to spend monthly. They have estimated when their savings is going to be exhausted, how much time it will take them to secure a job in Barbados. They have given themselves 2 to 4 months of run time to figure things out when they get to Barbados. Those are the people that thrive in Barbados. You know that you're going to be spending your own cash when you get here until you get a job. Or you secure your job from outside Barbados, they process your work permit, they do all of that, you move here. But there are people who don't have job, who don't have work permit, who don't have cash at hand. That's the fourth category of people, the people that don't have cash at hand. You don't have cash at hand, you don't have anything. You come to Barbados, week 1, you are stranded. Please. What is your plan? What is your plan? Right? A lot I've seen in different Africans that I've talked to about this, both Nigerians, Kenyans, Ugandans, people from different parts of Africa that I've met and I've talked to it about this problem that's happening. Many of them don't like it because it also gives Africa a bad reputation. It gives Nigerians a bad reputation. Nigerians who are living in Barbados also will now start getting that bad reputation because it's almost like, oh, the only kind of people from your country that are coming to this country are people who are absolutely dependent on everyone else for everything they need. That's the kind of look it. But me, I don't even care about those things, right? It's less about the way it looks and more about the individual that is suffering it himself or herself. Because if it looks bad on me, okay, well, most people know that the fact that one person from this country behaves like this doesn't mean that you can classify everybody from that country in that certain way, right? So if you're talking to reasonable people, obviously they are not drawing those conclusions. But it looks somehow, it feels somehow. The one that bothers me the most is that when you meet these people who have fallen for these scams, these people who have been victims to this social media virality, travel people, what happens eventually is that these people are frustrated, stranded, destitute. You can see it in their face. You can hear it in their voice. They have nowhere else to go, nothing else to do. There are people, this one is not even Barbados, this one is UK. There are people who have sold their car, they sold their house, they gathered all their savings, they bought flight tickets, carried their family, and traveled out of Nigeria. No plan, nothing. God will provide. Don't worry about it. What do you mean God will provide? Don't worry about it. How can you do all of that without a plan? You have ruined your life in Nigeria and you don't have a life in the UK. You sell your car, you sell your house. So now even if you should get deported, you don't have a life back home. So deportation is not even good news for you. Is that bad? And I'm saying this now not because I want to make the people who have already made the decision feel bad, but because I want to prevent people who haven't made those decisions. I want to prevent you from making such a decision. It's a bad decision. And let me tell you, the only person that loses, it's not the government you are going to, right? The government you are going to does not lose. At any point in time, if they find you to be a nuisance, they can deport you. If you overstay your visa, they can deport you. For any reason, they can deport you. They can arrest you if you decide to start doing fraudulent activity or criminal activity. So the government doesn't lose. Is it me that loses? No, I don't lose. Right? Even if you want to say, oh, you are Nigerian, Nigerians are not helping you, blah, 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 blah. It doesn't take anything from the Nigerians who are already living outside. It doesn't take anything from the Nigerians in Barbados, from the Nigerians in the UK, you can shout as much as you want, oh, these people don't want to help their brothers, blah, blah, blah. But they are not the ones that told you to come. You didn't even tell them you were coming. You just made your own decision, and now it's supposed to be their responsibility. They don't lose. Is it the people on social media that are running their business that lose? No, they have scammed you, they have made money. right? They told you that you should pay them. They will organize your flights. They will organize your visa, blah, blah, blah. They took your money. They shipped you out of the country while they themselves are still staying in Nigeria, doing their fraudulent business, advising people to make stupid decisions, and they are winning. So the only person that loses when you make this series of decisions is you. You didn't plan your accommodation. You didn't plan your job. You didn't take time to calculate what it's going to cost. What is your cost of living for 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, right? The average amount of time for somebody who is just flying out of their country without securing a job firsthand, like first of all, securing a job before flying out, the average amount of time it takes them is about 4 to 6 months. If you move to another country, it's going to take you about 4 to 6 months to secure a job. Best case scenario, if you haven't already secured the job at home. And so you come to that country, you don't even know that it's going to take 4 to 6 months, first of all. You have no plan for even applying for a job. You don't even know what kinds of job you qualify for. What kinds of jobs? You don't know. You don't know the ones you qualify for. You don't know the value of the certification you have. Some people don't even have degrees or any skill certificate. None of that. And you just move just like that. You're making bad decisions and it's going to affect you. It's going to affect you. I just decided I was going to make this video because I kept seeing multiple people on social media believing this nonsense that these people are talking about. Oh God, don't do it. Don't ruin your life. Plan. You can always travel, but plan. I'm not saying don't come to Barbados, even though I put that title in this YouTube video because the title was nicer to say. But I'm not saying you should not come to Barbados at all. I want you to come to Barbados. Feel free. In fact, this whole channel is so that you can look at Barbados, you can see what you're coming to. It will give you the general idea, cost of living. I have a whole book written about it so to help you plan. I could have put the book at $100, $200, $500 because it took me months to do that research and write it. But I said, let me just put it at a almost throwaway cost so that you know what you're getting yourself into. Before you come here, before you go to UK, before you go to Canada, before you go to Australia, China, anywhere, no, calculate, do your research. What is it going to take? And then after you have counted the cost, you can then make your move. You come here, you enjoy everything. You love the place. It's nice. I mean, look at it. You're watching the video. You're watching this video right now. Is it not nice? Doesn't it look nice? Palm trees, beautiful sky, good roads, clean city, orderly people, no insecurity. It's nice. But you can't enjoy it if you are crying every day, if you are stranded, if you are looking for help, if you are destitute, if you're homeless. You can't enjoy it. Make the right decision for yourself. Okay? Make the right decision for yourself. All right. That's it. If you want to buy the book, it's link in the description, link in the first comment, or anywhere else. I don't know how this thing is going to happen. But thank you very much for watching. From the next video, I finish my rant. From the next video, I'll be much calmer and I'll talk about other nice things. The normal nice things I normally talk about on this channel. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.